Good morning, people. This is Jen. I have a throat thing going on today. I think I'm losing my voice, but you can pretend like it's a 1-900 call. just kidding. No, yeah. So I sound kind of rough today, but it's going to be all good. And I've got some more bunnies ready. Um, and I'm trying a different angle on my video, so maybe the quality will be a little better. Let me see here. Okay, I got these bunnies. I get confused and I try to. Here we go. This is the first one. I got them all like tied up with their package so I don't get them all messed up. This is bunny number 29. Hello, everyone. I'm bunny number 29. I have a Coke bottle cap and a bee over here for bunny on a pin and a heart. And on the back, there's the number 29. And then we have his little book. And this is one of those Tim Holtz milk caps that I stuck on there. And I just put some lace on it. And then I used one of these bulb pins and I put the milk cap on there to hold it closed. So see if there we go. Okay, so I opened the pin and just taking off that piece of lace. Okay, so here is a cute little picture on the cover of a bunny and a chick, and they're in the forest having a little I don't know, conversation, I guess. And then on the side, I've got some fabric. On the back, I have a bunny. This came from my friend Angel in Vienna, and it says something down here. It's probably German because that's what they speak, but I don't know what it says. It probably means, oh, I don't know, rabbit. Anyway, inside, we have a pocket in the front. And here is a little tiny playing card, and I put a little heart and some lace there. And then on the back, there's just a little belly band, and this little tiny piece of paper says friends. It says, I am your forever friend. I will always be by your side. And then there's a bunny and a squiggly thing, and that's just paper that tucks right in here, and put the whole thing in here. And then we have this page with this little girl holding her bunny. I think that's so cute. And then I have an envelope. I got a lot of these stamps also from Vienna, and I put that on this little envelope to make it look like it came through the mail. Ta-da! And it's a certificate of authenticity for bunny number 29, and there's all the legal stamps and all that stuff so that everybody knows that this is authentically bunny number 29. And here is a little guy with wings, and it says Mitchell wished for wings. There's Bunny's butt. I just love to pick those Tim Holtz people out and, I don't know, make believe that they're doing something weird or funny or whatever, and I don't know. I just do weird things like that. So that's Mitchell with his wings. And here is a cool picture of a bunny. And over here, inside there's a heart, and then you open this up. It says, I promise not to poop on the floor unless it's an emergency, and I promise not to scratch my butt in public unless it's also an emergency. And here is Bunny with a nice tan and sunglasses, and he's got his little swim trunks on, and he's ready to hit the beach. That is going to be so much fun. So that goes in there. And this one, there's 3 people right there. A mom and a dad and a child. and a little piece of paper with a bird cut out. Says some girls were just Anne, but she was Anne with an E, and she felt good about that. Don't try and figure these things out. You may hurt your brain because I write things like that don't really make a lot of sense, but I don't know. It just comes into my head and I just put it on paper. Oh, this is a cute little tag with a bunny, and it says, I opened a book and in I strode. Now no one can find me. And then it says, a good book is the highest delight. Neil Gaiman said that. He's a really good author. Anyway, so here's a picture of a bunny cuddled up listening to a story. I thought that was really cute. And on this page there are some beautiful pansies. And this is a cloth, I don't know what you call it, like a doily or something that was had embroidery on it. And down here we've got some tiny little old buttons. And then in here it's Adventures with Bunny. So this is a little tiny book where you can write all your adventures as you and Bunny become good friends and go, go and do things and explore the world and find out new things that you love or don't love. It says, from the minute I saw you, I knew an adventure was going to happen. So you need to get out there and have some adventures. And this is just a stamp, and there's a stamp on the back. And that fits right in here. And then this has some Tim Holtz people. And this says something. Oh, my daughter thought this was really stupid. You have to be really old to understand this. There was a nursery rhyme when I was a little kid, and it was, can she bake a cherry pie, Billy boy, Billy boy? Can she bake a cherry pie, charming Billy? And then he says, she can bake a cherry pie in the twinkle of an eye, but she's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. So that was a nursery rhyme that I grew up hearing. And when my daughter saw this, she goes, what does that mean? That's crazy. Because I said Leslie wondered what would happen when Billy Boy found out that no, she could not make a cherry pie. So again, these things are kind of crazy, but they make me laugh, and life is hard, and sometimes life is depressing, and our whole world is in such a mess right now that I think everybody can use a little smile. And so that's my goal, to make somebody have a smile. And here's a little bunny ready for a date with a friend. It says, once you become real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always. That's from the Velveteen Rabbit. So that is bunny number 29. Oops. Okay, bunny number 29. We're going to put him and his stuff over here. And we're going to look for bunny number 30. Oh, my goodness, that was easy. It's right here. Okay, bunny number 30 is dressed in some red with accessories. There's a pillow with red stitching, a heart pillow, and some red with white rickrack, closed with a button. And here is a key on some red twine and some, crochet stuff. And on the back it says bunny number 30. And there's this little cute bunny tail. And, hi, I'm bunny number 30. I hope you take me home to be your friend. Okay, thank you, bunny number 30. That was really nice. I just closed this book with some red twine, and there we go. There is that bunny, Four-Footed Lovers, on the front cover, and some fabric, and then there's a card on the back. It says, Old Jackrabbit Company pellet feed. It's just for an advertisement. And inside you have a pocket, of course, and the cover's made out of a playing card too. This is a little card with a heart, and the bad thing is I made this. What I was gonna do was make this little book and stick it in this part right here. In here, but I made the book and it, of course, is too thick, so I had to make something on the front for it to stick in, and I put something else in that spot. Here's the book. This is some paper that looks like lace, and then there's some real lace on the edge. And this says, "I am your forever friend." And the next page, there's Bunny with his play clothes on and a heart. And then it says, "I will always be by your side." And that's the back. So that goes in here because it will not fit in the regularly designated pocket. And this is a little piece of paper in a tiny envelope. Let's see. It says, "Journal here." Look at all that journaling space. Wow. I know, it's crazy. And here's a little tiny stamp down at the bottom. But this is not just one side. This is both sides, I'll tell you what. You can get a lot of information on this piece of paper. So, don't ever let it be said that I do not look out for my friends and that I don't have journaling spaces in my books, because this is the evidence right here. Okay, now we'll stick that back in there. Then we will go on with our journey. And here is a mama bunny with her baby bunnies, taking them for a walk. And, yeah, okay. And there's a milk cap on the edge. And this one is another little envelope with a foreign stamp. And this is the certificate of authenticity for bunny number 30. Comes along with all the same stamping and important documentation that they all have, just so no one can tell you that you do not have I got a text message and I was reading it. I can't do two things at once. I am not good at multitasking. So anyway, this is just so that everybody knows that this is very important, because you have bunny number 30 and no one else does. So that goes back in here. And then we have this picture, and it says, "Warren has always been kind of special." And there's Warren with a little crown and some skates around his neck and some butterfly wings. And here is a really cool picture of a bunny. And in here is a little, this is like a postcard. I got that from Sue Olson's shop. And inside it says, "I promise not to poop on the floor unless it's an emergency. I also promise not to scratch my butt in public unless it really, really itches and is also an emergency. In other words, I promise to be a very good and proper bunny unless there is an emergency. Then all bets are off." And here is Bunny again with his lovely tan and some balloon flowers and his nice sunglasses and his trunks. It says he promised. So that goes in here behind this, like that. And then we have this really cute little picture of two bunnies holding hands, like One is maybe a mom and a baby, or a dad, or whatever. And then there's another bit of that crochet work, and you pull this out, and this is Adventures with Bunny. And this thing says something about the moment I saw you, I knew an adventure was going to happen. So I'm not going to take that out and open it up. And here's the numbers where you're supposed to write the important stuff that you have. Here is a picture, of a Tim Holtz girl. I try and use up these teeny tiny ones on these teeny tiny books, because otherwise I wouldn't know what to do with them. And here is a little piece of paper, and it says, "Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars." That's a song that Frank Sinatra sang a long, long time ago. And there's a little girl right there that wants to go play among the stars. So we put that back in here, like so. And then we turn the page, and here are some little beads on a bulb pin. Here is a little pocket. Here is a little, I don't even know what that is. Let's see here. Oh, it's a little book inside some paper. And there's the friend stamp. And it says, "Within your heart, keep one still small secret spot where dreams may go." And there's a heart. And then there's just a clock with a heart and some ephemera, and "Always right beside you." And there's a man and a woman, and there's another stamp. So this was just basically a for fun little pocket thing. And here is a picture of a boy and a girl bunny, and it says, "Sprinkle kindness wherever you go," because I think we can use all the kindness we can get these days. And this has doily and a napkin decoupage on it. And then there's the picture of the bunny and the chick. And here is another little picture of a cute bunny. And that talks about the Velveteen Rabbit one, where when you become real. And this is the end of the book. And there's the back. So this is bunny number 30 and all of his stuff. And then we have bunny number 31. We're getting up there in the bunny numbers. Whoops. Okay. "Hi, I'm bunny number 31, and I want to be your friend. Ooh, I have a heart, and I have some flowers, some little rosebuds to bring to you. Whoa! Okay, and this one is more feminine. We have pink and white. Says 31. I never know when I'm making these if people prefer like a more masculine type book or steampunk, or I don't know what to do, so I just make them different, and then hopefully somebody likes the one I made. So that's just closed with some lace. Here's a little pin with a couple pearls on it. Here's the key. On the back, we have a cute little bunny having a cup of tea. And I got some sari silk and lace on the front. Inside, there is a pocket. And this says, this is the thing about becoming real from the Velveteen Rabbit. There's some pink paper with birds on it. That goes in there. This is another one about the reading a book. This is kind of cute. I've got those little little woodland animals on there, and then it says, I opened a book and in I strode, now no one can find me, and it says, shh, I'm hiding, because sometimes when you're reading a book, you don't want anybody to bother you so you can finish it. Okay, this little girl says, embrace this moment, and I gave her purple wings. There's a bird with a crown, and this is the little paper envelope I stamped on it, and this is the certificate of authenticity for bunny number 31, and this is a little, okay, I thought this was really pretty. It's a little handkerchief, and I kept wanting to use it, but it was hard to make a pocket out of it because it's like really fragile. So I put a button on it. I kind of sewed a button on the bottom, and I made it like a little curtain. And this says keepers, because those little bunnies are so cute. And then I took some fabric and sewed it down the edge. So this is kind of like a little curtain. And then this is a map of Europe, and it says, embrace the journey and discover adventure. And there's all kinds of, like, little Tim Holtz people on there. And this is a very handsome bunny. And this says the thing about being your forever friend, and there's Bunny with a nice big balloon. So that goes in here. And then this one, there's a little, I don't know what it is, a little girl, and it says, I promise not to scratch my butt in public unless it really, really itches, and I promise not to be braggy about my math prowess, because everyone knows bunnies can really multiply. So this is the little tag about what this bunny promises. And that goes in here. And there's some more people on the European map. And this, here's a little tag. Says something. Ta-da. There's a heart. It says, be kind. So I can't stress that enough. We need to be kind to each other, because fighting and wars and hatred and bigotry and racism and all that stuff is just, it's terrible. This is a really cute little thing. It says, adventure awaits. And this is the adventure book for this one. I could not fit it in the pocket, of course, when I was done. So I just had to, I tied it together, and then I tied a ribbon around it, and I stuck it in the back like this, just, separate. So, and that's the end of that one. And this was bunny number 31. Yep, bunny number 31. And then the last one, phew, is bunny number 32. Woohoo! If you guessed it, then you're lucky. Okay, I'm getting a little silly. It must be that cold medicine I took. Okay. Hi, I'm bunny number 32, and just because I'm last doesn't mean I'm not worth anything, because I am so pretty, and I got a flower for you, and I got a lovely heart, and a bee for Bunny, and some pink baker's twine, and some pink neck stuff, and oh yeah, it's all good. And there's number 32. Now, this is some sari silk that I just wrapped around this. And this is a puffy heart on the front, and here's a little bell bulb pin with a heart on it. My throat is getting sore, and there's a cute little bunny on the back. And this says, I am your forever friend. I will always be by your side. And there is Bunny. Oh my goodness. Doesn't he look beautiful? He has on a lovely robe with shiny stars and a beautiful tiara. And yeah, he was feeling very, very pretty today. And he wanted to like dress up. And I don't have a problem with that. I think you can do whatever you want to do as long as it makes you happy. And this is some embossed paper, and I ran some blue ink over it to bring out the different textures. And on this side, there's a cute little bunny and a boy and a mama, or a girl and a mama, whatever. And here's some fabrics, and here's a pretty butterfly tag. And in here is a little booklet. I promise not to poop on the floor unless it's an emergency. I promise not to leave wet towels on the bathroom floor unless I slip and hit my head on the sink. And vaguely remember there's something I need to do, but find all rational thought has abandoned me. So, and I promise not to repeatedly lick the stick of butter and then put it back in the fridge. So, on the back, I do so solemnly swear, and it's signed by Bunny. So, this bunny was really serious about making sure that he follows the rules and he tries as hard as he can to be a good bunny. It's not always easy to be a good bunny. And here is the certificate of authenticity for bunny number 32. I am not going to take it out because I'm getting tired, and you're probably getting tired too. And here is the back side of the embossed paper. Here is a little tuck spot. It's got UK T's on it. And this is a little piece of paper that's all tied up. I guess I wasn't going to open it, but I don't remember what's in it. So, what the heck? I'll just open her up and we'll have a little adventure together. Woohoo! A friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and can sing it back to you when you have forgotten the words. And there's a little heart down at the bottom and all of this journaling space. OMG. That's a lot. Okay. So that's what it was. And then we have this one with, I thought that was cute. It says Goody Two Shoes. And inside there's a little girl sitting on some music paper. It says Be Kind. And then we have a little girl that's hugging that's either a goat or a lamb. I'm not sure which. And here is a little tiny book. And this is Adventures with Bunny. And it has the pages in it for putting down all of your adventures as you guys get to know each other and stuff. And here's just a little stamp of a cute little girl eating her cereal. And yeah, just some other stuff. And this has some fabric and a rose thing on the back. And then some more of that embroidered stuff. And this last one is the thing from the Velveteen Rabbit, so I'm not gonna read that. So, and here's the back of the book. It's got some doilies and lace and stuff. So, I bet you're as glad as I am that this is done. Oh, no, friend, wait, don't leave. We need to spend some more time together. No, Bunny, I'm sorry. We don't need to spend more time together right now because I need to sit down and relax. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your business and your friendship. Have a great day. Bye.